So guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to set up your cold tacking feature on this Otc Dtx-2200 AC/DC. Now this is one of my favorite features on this machine because it allows my tacks to be crisp, clean, easy, consistent, and it leaves them all the same size. So when I'm actually going for my final weld, I don't have too thick of a tack, or I don't have to weld over a tack or anything like that. So it makes it real nice and easy for me to complete my finishing weld. So this is my regular settings for just straight welding DC. So the bottom left over here, press this once, press this twice, so where this and this are at the same lit up. You go through my settings right here. On my time, I have it at 0.10. You could do this for whatever time you want it to be, and this could go on, and this goes all the way up to a 10-second tack, which is nothing that I do kind of messes with that. But I'm going to put this tacker today. I'm doing titanium today, so my setting is going to be at 0.1. So next, my pre-flow, I put it at 0.2. No pulser setting. My amperage, I have it set to 80. No downhill pulse setting or whatever. And my post flow is going to be at 65. And so with this, I could just go ahead, either do it from a distance, or full throttle when my tungsten is touching the material, pick it up and it'll hit the tack instantly, consistent, same tack every time. And I kind of already tacked this piece together. I prepped it again so I could tack it again, but that's pretty much how all the tacks come out, and they all look consistent. They're all the same size except for the spots that didn't want to comply so much with me. And this is how it's going to be. So let me switch over to the GoPro, and you guys will see some live tacking right now. So alright, so this is the piece I'm tacking together. So this is for the driver's side intercooler pipe, 3.5-inch titanium. So I already took the liberty of Scotch-Brighting it to, its shiny self. Next thing I do is I go over it with acetone. Normally it'd be denatured alcohol, but since I live in California, and I guess denatured alcohol is a threat to the environment, we don't sell denatured alcohol anymore, so I need to go out of state to grab that thing. And acetone does the job for me. Obviously, I'm sure people will disagree and this and that, but I have no problem with it, and you guys can see the results that I have. So I already tacked this up in certain spots, which you can't really tell because I went ahead and I cleaned it up and the tacks are just so flush. But I always back purge my tacks, and TIG aesthetics purge plugs make that super easy for me. And I have my double regulator right here. So I have one regulator for my welder, and I have one regulator for my purging, and that makes my life a million times easier. So all for the same bottle. So that right there, that's how easy it is. So I go ahead, turn on my gas, wait a little bit, and then I'm ready to start tacking. My settings are the same as I showed you guys earlier. Luckily, Blue Demon sent me over some welding gloves and some tungsten, which I'm actually using today, which is their pink multi-mix, which is supposed to be good for AC, DC, and I haven't had a problem with it yet, and I'm actually loving it. So and I actually have my Ferric 14 cup that I'm going to be using to tack this today. I just can't find my my tungsten in here. Yeah, my tungsten is in here. Haha. Just set that a little bit. We'll wait a little bit just so the argon could kind of go through and do all that fun stuff. I always back purge my tacks on titanium. That is kind of a pet peeve of mine. Even if it's not, perfectly done on the inside and there's a little bit of color, as long as my tacks, for the most part, they penetrate through, and I want them to be strong. So that's kind of where I stay at that. And luckily, I also have one of the, I believe, 2 wireless pedals that they make for this machine. So that makes it crazy easy. And for my flow, I believe I have it at 30. Oh geez, at 40. My flow, I have it at 30. scheduled foot per hour. So with those same settings, honestly, I don't even use a helmet, but you can. It's such a fast tack that it doesn't even really matter. Personally, if I always recommend you guys to use a helmet and do all that safety precaution stuff. I'm different, and I guess I'm a professional. Do not try this at home at all. So we'll go with this is the third tack on each piece. So look, I don't know how well you guys can actually see. I want you guys to actually be able to see how easy and how crazy this is. Can I get you guys closer? I'm gonna be tacking this one right here. And when I tack, I don't use rod because I make sure my fit up is the best it can be. And with this, you could just fuse it together. So I physically touch my tungsten here. I go full down on the pedal. Oh, lights are going crazy. Wait. I actually don't know why that happened. That's the first time that's happened. That's funny. Okay. Whoop. Round two. I go full down on the pedal. Oh, haha. I'm stupid. I don't have the ground. So I physically touch my tungsten here, and I go full throttle, and I lift up. That fast. That one didn't do it. Hold up there. Sorry. Boom. That fast, that easy. Sorry, I actually mixed my settings up, and it's so fast I could actually touch it right after. And that's how quick it tacks, and literally have no issues doing it like that. And consistency. So we'll just again, boom, done, again, done, again, done, again, done. And that's literally how easy that is. And let me fix it, and I'll just show you guys me going over it again and again and again and again until this is fully tacked and I have no worries. So some spots actually have trouble because it's not a perfect fit up, and with pie cuts they kind of warp and do, you know, left and right, so it kind of hurts me. But please go to the next spot or a little bit down the road of where you're trying to tack, and you have no problem. Too close to that one. Flip it around. This is our fourth and final tack. We always want to try to do 4 tacks. I try to do obviously in 4 different spots, opposite. But look how fast and consistent this is. This is just literally the easiest thing for me to do, and I love it because when I go to weld over this, there's not a heap of tack, or I don't have material I have to push in. It doesn't mess with my flow. I literally just weld regularly, and it just makes everything just so easy. It will call Rob over here. So look at this, Rob. You want to see this, or not see it, but just kind of see it in action? Yeah, I kind of got the main part over, so I'm not kind of too worried about it now.
Put a hood on or not?
No, it's too fat. I don't even put a hood on. Okay. But just don't look at it directly.
Yeah.
But so like, I mean, you can look until I tell you not to look. So like, literally, this you just put it down, and I go full throttle. Now look away. No, just all the way down. Now look or close your eyes. I lift it up, and it zaps.
So you just wait till you see the zap almost.
Well,
you're good if you're in the right position.
No matter what, I'm good as long as that's why as soon as it lifts away from the material, it hits it. That's why.
Is it lift?
Yeah. So I could do it either way. Lifting is easier because as soon as it's away from the material, boom, it's
you
tacked.
already see that arc.
Yeah. So it literally makes
too.
So boom, easy.
Yeah, that's fucking pretty quick, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is for 0.1 seconds. So this has kind of a gap right there.
Oh,
so
you can adjust the fuck out of it.
I'm not going to mess with that.
The time you can adjust it?
Yeah.
You do that one twice or?
Yeah, sometimes when I try to do it in a certain spot, it doesn't like what I'm doing. Not that it doesn't, I'm sorry, not that it doesn't like what I'm doing, it's just there's just a little gap.
Yeah. When you kind of do it, like, obviously you're never going to be finished long, this is just tacking all, right?
Yeah, this is just tacking it up.
Damn, that's pretty quick. If you don't mind, I might even look just to look at.
No, yeah, I'm done.
What these ones came. Damn.
That's how easy it is.
These are fucking consistent too.
Yeah,
you're right.
They're all the same thing.
Every single one, yeah. And honestly, even like the not even like necessarily the weld penetration, but just how even it is across both surfaces.
So look, here's the crazy part too.
Or the width / diameter, you know?
So I could change my settings if I want to hit like full pen.
Yeah,
I can
even on a tack type thing.
Zap it and get it perfect. But
yeah, even fit up on this one looks like, I feel like it's definitely better.
But I mean, you see, it's right there. Some of them peek through, some of them don't.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're all kind of like 98% peek through, and that's kind of like what I kind of get. And there's not a lot of heat in the backside, and so you keep it cold and consistent. That's pretty much what it is.
Honestly, it looks damn good. You kind of make it look easy.
Yeah.
When you're saying it's easy, obviously it scares me. I still feel like obviously there's some experience in it.
Yeah, no, 100%. There's experience.
If the machine makes your life easier, that's a beautiful thing,
look,
right?
I mean, it's warm. Right here. This is when I just tacked. It's warm. Kind of, but that's I did like a million in a row. But I mean,
there's the part that's warm enough for you just playing with it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It doesn't slow you down more. So
yeah. So now that I finished tacking up this piece, now it's all one piece. I went in on the car and I just kind of marked it. That's how it's supposed to be. And this is just honestly how I do it. And I'm not gonna do this one with back purge just because it's gonna take a lot of time, and this literally lasts 0.1 seconds. So, and it's in there enough where I could go on and I could go with my hand inside and just clean up the oxidization, if, to be honest, if there is any. So, let's see. Let me just put that on there like that. Boom. Just like that. Go to the other side real quick. Line that baby girl up. Boom. Come over here. And that's that. Oh. That one only did 3 because I don't want to get too much oxygen on the inside, but I mean, That's not too bad.
That guy might pass away soon.